boys and girls. This video is to guide you through your reading test or your show what you know. I want you to show me everything that you've learned so far. In second grade, we've been reading multiple stories and we've been thinking about key details in the story, which is the characters, the setting, the problem, the solution, retelling the story. And that's what you will be doing today, and I will be guiding you through it. The first thing that you're going to do is right here where it says name, first and last. Please type your first name and last name. This is super important. Also, please double check that you are in the correct test or assessment, that you are in room 9 if your homeroom teacher is Miss Fernandez, and room 10 if your teacher is Mrs. Elsie. Once you are in the assessment and you've typed your name, please begin. I will go ahead and read to you both the texts and the questions, but only because this is the first time we are taking this type of test. From here now on, you will be doing the reading yourself. Please pause and play as needed. If you need to pause and come back to the text and reread it or look for evidence the same way that we do in class, please go back and look for evidence. That is a good reader practice. Read this passage, then answer the questions. Apples. Apples are a kind of fruit. They are crisp and juicy. There are over 7,000 kinds of apples. They have a round shape and come in many colors like green, yellow, and red. Sometimes you might see all 3 colors on one apple. An apple has many different parts. The stem is found at the top of the apple. It looks like a small twig. The stem is what keeps an apple attached to the tree. Apples also have skin. The skin covers the apple. It is the part that you see on the outside. Inside the apple, there is flesh. This is the part of the apple that you eat. The flesh is usually white. Apples also have a hard center or core. This is where the seeds are found. Apples can be used in many ways. People often use apples to make applesauce, pie, jelly, muffins, bread, cider, and juice. Please use the text from this story to answer the first 4 questions. Again, if you need to go back to the text and look for evidence, pause this video and then scroll back down or up as needed. Question number 1. How many kinds of apples are there? Over 1,000? Over 5,000? Over 7,000. Choose the correct answer. What is the part of the apple you eat called? What is the part of the apple you eat called? Core, flesh, skin. Core, flesh, skin. And your answer would be according to the text. So you look back at the text for evidence. Choose the correct answer. People use apples to make People use apples to make pie and juice, hamburgers and sandwiches, pretzels and crackers. Choose the correct answer. What is the center of the apple called? What is the center of the apple called? Skin. skin, stem, core. Skin, stem, core. If you need to take a break before the next story, in this test, there will be 2 stories and then a couple of pictures that you will be looking at. If you feel like at this point you need a 1-minute break where you stand up, you do some breathing exercises, you may pause the video and then come back. If you're ready to continue going, then let the video continue playing. Read this story, then answer the questions. Max loves his dog, Chopper. Chopper is full of energy and likes to play. One day, Max and Chopper were playing fetch in the backyard. As they played, Max noticed that the gate had been left open. When Chopper saw this, he quickly ran through the gate and out into the neighborhood. Max ran after Chopper, calling after him to stop, but Chopper did not stop. Instead, Chopper ran faster. He thought that Max wanted to play. Max continued to run after Chopper because he was worried that something bad might happen to his dog. As he ran faster and faster, Max finally got close enough to grab Chopper, or so he thought. After 3 tries, Max was finally able to grab Chopper and scoop him up. Max was so relieved. He held his dog tight while Chopper licked his face over and over. They went home and stayed inside the rest of the day. Choose the correct answer. Use the text to look for evidence to make sure your answer is correct. So if you need to do that, please pause the video and go back and forth between the text and your question. What is Max's dog's name? What is Max's dog's name? Max, Chopper, or Choppy? Where did Chopper go when he ran out of the yard? Across the street? To the neighbor's house? Into the neighborhood? Question number 7. Why did Chopper continue to run when Max chased after him? He thought Max wanted to play? He wanted to run away from Max? He wanted to go to the park. How did Max and Chopper spend the rest of the day? How did Max and Chopper spend the rest of the day? They played fetch in the backyard. They played a game of chase. They stayed inside. You are done with the second story. Now we will move on to looking for clues in pictures when we read stories. If you need to take a break before doing the last 3 questions, please do so. If you're ready to continue, please continue. Look at the illustration. Good readers use illustrations to look for clues. Use the illustration to describe the setting. Please choose 3 answers. From all these words, you will choose 3 answers that describe the setting on the picture. Spring, fall, daytime, hot, the woods, a backyard. Spring, fall, daytime, hot, the woods, a backyard. You can click on the boxes. You will only select 3. If I select 5, my answer is incorrect. I can only choose 3. This is too many, so I would have to take some of them away. I'm not showing you the correct ones, but you can look for the correct ones. On the next question, it says, look at the illustration. Use the illustration to describe the setting. Choose 3 answers. Is this setting dry, bright, gloomy, rainy, outdoors, indoors? Dry, bright, gloomy, rainy, outdoors, indoors. And our last question for today. Choose the words that best describe this setting. Is the setting cold, dark, quiet, the woods, a neighborhood, or busy? Choose 3 answers. For these picture questions, you are choosing 3 answers, please. Choose 3 answers. Once you are done, you will press the purple button that says submit, and that will get the test to me. Thank you, boys and girls, for trying your best and showing me what you know. Bye.